and my hair has never looked this good at day 8 ever. This video is not sponsored. Welcome back, my beautiful friends. Today I have a very exciting video for you, a highly requested video. And by highly requested, I mean 3 people requested it. This week I'm going to be refreshing my hair for you from days 2 to days 8, and I'm going to show you how I do it, and I will only be using water. Today is an excellent day to show you how I refresh my hair because things didn't exactly go as planned last night when I washed my hair. 2 things went wrong. Thing number 1, I lost my beloved satin scrunchie that I've had for 2 years. I don't know what I did with it. I think my daughter hid it somewhere. And the second thing, when I was separating my hair with my hair dryer, I went a little bit overboard, so I have kind of over separated and over frizzy curls. Haven't taken my hair down today, but we shall do it right now. You know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I thought it was gonna be much worse. It looked worse last night. The only thing that's different is that, like I said, I slept with a sock in my hair, and I kind of over separated my curls this week. But other than that, all the products are the same. If you haven't already seen my Kinky Curly Hair Routine, that's so many K's. If you haven't already seen my Kinky Curly Hair Routine, you can click up here or here. Okay, so let's get started with this refresh, shall we? Microphone. Why are you doing this to me? I only use water to refresh. I never use extra product. I know this works well for some people, but for me, the more product I put in it, the heavier my hair gets. So water works great. And I feel like water really helps to reactivate the product and to kind of help it to start working all over again. The water that I'm using in my spray bottle is actually distilled water. And that's because I try to avoid putting tap water in my hair as much as possible. We're going to be really thorough today because the more work you put in on day 2, the easier it will be from day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, and onwards till whenever you wash your hair again. I'm specifically going to be targeting those frizzy pieces and the pieces that look like they just don't belong. So I re-wet with the spray bottle, I detangle it, I smooth the cuticle, and I re-finger coil the piece. And then I just let it air dry. You could also sit under a hooded dryer, or you could also possibly use a diffuser. I don't really like this option when my hair is soaking wet because I feel like it separates the curls. It's dry. Ta-da! That's what it looks like. Now that you know how I do it, I'm just going to show you a progression of days 3 to 8, or whenever I do this. It could be days 3 to 7. Haven't decided yet. We'll see. Should I do days 3 to 8? Oh, that's such a challenge. We made it to day 8. I hope you enjoyed the progression. It was challenging, I'm not going to lie, but it was fun, and my hair has never looked this good at day 8 ever. Would you, if you saw me in the street, would you know that I haven't washed my hair in over a week? You probably wouldn't know. Okay, let's talk about the week. What hair day was the best? I actually loved every day for different reasons, but it's funny, I actually prefer my hair before I did the refreshes than after. I kind of like that kind of like slightly messy, a little bit poofy, frizzier look because I feel like I have a lot of volume, but it still looks pretty good and it just feels super soft. And if you're also in the same boat as me and you prefer the before to the after, then refreshing at night is a great idea. Maybe not like right before you go to bed, but maybe like a few hours before you go to bed. Do a light refresh, kind of like what I did in this video. Put your hair up, and when you wake up, you get to experience the fluffiness, the volume. What are the benefits to refreshing? Refreshing is kind of like an act of service that you do for yourself. It's time that you put in now that makes your future self happier, it makes your future life easier, makes your future wash easier, your future detangling easier, it makes you have a beautiful day. It makes you have a beautiful day, makes you have a beautiful hair day later. So if you're the kind of person that really likes to think of the future and like do nice things for yourself in the present that will benefit you tomorrow, then refreshing is for you. If you don't enjoy, and I'm kind of one of those people I've discovered this week. Well, I didn't discover, I already know, because I don't usually refresh like ever. Very rarely. It'll take a lot of effort for me to think like, do I care enough to do this? See this hair right here? There were some hairs that no matter how many times, I had to refresh this curl every single day this week. This one just is not a team player, does not want to play with the team, does not want to be one with the team, does not want to be a finger coil. How do you go so long without washing your hair? And this is a question that I've actually been getting, and I totally understand. A lot of people don't wait 8 days, 9 days, 10 days to wash their hair. Most people wash their hair like every 5 days or something, like at the most. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. How often do you wash your hair? I can get away with not washing my hair super often for a number of reasons. I feel like there's not just one reason, it's kind of a collective reason. So the first reason is I exfoliate my scalp meticulously every single week. And I feel like flakes and dirt and like product buildup are really the cause of that desire to wash your hair sooner. So every single week I take my scalp brush and just get rid of all of those flakes. Just like we exfoliate our face, I like to exfoliate my scalp. And I notice this makes a huge difference, and my scalp, it's day 8 and my scalp still feels amazing. Another factor, the hair products that I use are extraordinarily light, and my cleanser is very clarifying. So every single week I feel like I don't have anything on my scalp after I wash it. It is such a clarifying cleanser that my scalp just feels amazing for longer. So that is a big reason why my belly is making it so hard for me to breathe. I never feel like, oh, I need to wash my hair because it feels disgusting. Unless, which is my next point, I do strenuous exercise. Now, I'm not one of those people that sweat like from exercise, and I do a lot of like intense cardio and like sweating and getting drenched in sweat. Of course you're gonna feel nasty after that. Of course you're gonna wanna wash your hair after it gets doused in sweat. But since I don't do intense exercise, I can get away with going a very long time in between my washes, which works for me. Cater your hair care to your lifestyle and what works best for you. What day was the easiest to refresh? Now, this is surprising because it's not what you would expect. Typically, you'd expect day 2 would be the easiest, but not this week, because at the beginning of the video, I talked about how some things went wrong with my wash this week. Things were frizzier, things weren't their usual tightness. So day 2 actually was a little bit of a challenge to refresh. I had to do a lot of work to my hair. So surprise, surprise, the easiest or the fastest day was day 7. Like, what? Like, usually the days at the end of the week would be the hardest, but day 7 actually only took me 10 minutes. It was so fast. Now, this was a combination of things. So the reason why I was able to do this was because I put the time in the day before. So day 6, I put a lot of time in. I also wasn't in the rain. I wasn't outside where it was windy and going to mess up my hair. So I got away with actually being able to not do too much to my hair on day 7. And I really didn't feel like doing a lot to my hair on day 7, to be honest. It was a hard, busy day. Like, I almost couldn't do the refresh in general. So the fact that I was able to do it at all and that it turned out well was amazing. So day 7 was the fastest, it was the easiest, 10 minutes. I can't beat that. It was great. Oh, baby, gotta go. It's been about an hour since I left. What is it now? Yeah, so it's been about an hour since I had to go and see to my daughter and attend to my motherly duties. So yeah, now you can really see what it looks like now that it's a little bit more dried, so an hour more of drying. But as it does dry, you can start to see some of the imperfections like this happening. I don't know if that was always there. And of course, I showed you that other piece that was there before. Whew. It's toasty having all this hair. So I think it was really great that we could see what it looks like when it's a super quick, fast refresh. And it still looked pretty good, even though I only spent 10 minutes on it. So it just goes to show you don't have to spend an hour to make your hair look decent. You could spend 10 minutes and have it look pretty wearable. Like, I could have worn that down. What is the hardest thing about refreshing? If you spend a lot of time outside or live in a very wet place, your hair is going to be more difficult to refresh because it's going to be frizzier. Your curls are more likely to separate. I noticed on the days when I went out, it's April right now, it's the rainy season. It's spring, April showers, May flowers, blah, blah, blah. Wait, oh my gosh, it's not April, it's May. Wow. Yeah, anyway. It's May and it's been super rainy, and every time I went out this week it rained and it was windy. So you combine rain with wind and you're gonna get some frizz, even if your hair products are solid. My hair products are super great. They don't contribute to frizz, but if I'm up against the wind and the rain, like, things are gonna get a little bit tricky. So refreshing can be challenging if you have to be outside every single day. But it is possible to have hair that looks good. You just kind of have to keep your hair up, have a good umbrella, and try to protect your hair from the elements as much as possible. Also, refreshing can be challenging for similar reasons if you live in a wet, humid climate. My hair is always the biggest and kind of like the poofiest, which I kind of like a little bit, in humid climates because there's moisture in the air, and when there's moisture in the air, our hair just wants to get frizzy. But this can especially be exaggerated if the hair products that we're using contain ingredients like glycerin, because glycerin just brings all that moisture in the air, and it's like, oh, moist, let's just bring it to your hair and turn your hair into a big poof ball. Well, at least that's my experience. So I avoid glycerin altogether. So that is something to keep in mind. Your lifestyle and your climate can really affect the level of difficulty of your refreshes. What was the hardest day to refresh? The hardest day the hardest day by far was day number 4. Combined it together. Yeah, the hardest day for me by far was day number 4. It was the day after my hair, there comes that accent, comes back again, my hair. Day 4 was the hardest because that was the day after my hair got wet and blown around after being outside. So it was almost like starting over from scratch. I didn't do my entire head over, but I did have to do a lot of it. So that was definitely challenging. The next day that was the second hardest was day 6 because I noticed, and this isn't because my hair got wet or it was windy or anything happened to it. It was just because as the days go on, because of how I style my hair, it just makes it more difficult at the roots to separate the curls because I've talked about this in other videos, but I'm very careful to not put product near my roots because putting product near your roots for me can cause buildup and irritation. It makes me feel like I have to wash my hair sooner, so I avoid putting product near my roots at all costs. So because of this, my hair tends to frizz out at the roots faster, which makes refreshing exceptionally difficult as the days go on. Obviously, this isn't going to be as much of a problem if you put product everywhere. So for me, it's a problem. Problem's not really a problem. It's actually great because having a little bit of frizz at your roots actually gives you volume. Yes, it makes refreshing difficult because the curls start to become one at the roots and there isn't that much separation. You can't really tell them apart, but in general, it's pretty great for volume. That reminds me of the question we were talking about earlier of how I can go so long without washing. And one of the things I forgot to mention, I'm pretty sure I forgot to mention, I try to avoid putting product on my roots. And because I avoid putting product on my roots, my scalp doesn't get itchy. And because my scalp doesn't get itchy, I don't feel the need to wash my hair as soon. If your scalp is getting itchy, think about what you're putting on your scalp. Is it the hair products that's making your hair itchy? Is it like a psychological thing of knowing like, okay, it's been 6 days, it's been 5 days, this is when I usually wash my hair, I'm starting to feel itchy. So just try to figure out like, why is my hair itchy? Or is it dandruff? There's so many reasons why it would get itchy. But for me, the biggest reason why it would ever get itchy is if there is product on my scalp. My scalp doesn't like product. The only thing that really touches my scalp is my cleanser and nothing else. Yes, baby? You need me? Oh, she needs me. Okay, be right back. It makes sense that it would get more challenging as the days go on. But really, who's refreshing their hair at day 8? Like doing a full-on refresh other than me in this video. Most people would not even extend their wash that long, let alone refresh it. But I thought this was pretty cool to show you like what's possible. Like it's possible to refresh at day 8 and have your hair look pretty good, like good enough to be worn down. Is it perfect? No. But it looks pretty good considering it's been over a week since I washed my hair. Definitely take your lifestyle into consideration when you're thinking about refreshing. For me personally, I'm a very busy mom of a small child, of a toddler who needs me, so refreshing every single day doesn't really make sense, especially since I'm not out in the world. People aren't really seeing me on a day-to-day basis other than my toddler, and she doesn't care if my hair is frizzy. I don't care if my hair is frizzy. So for me, it doesn't really make sense to refresh every single day, but it is nice to know that we have the option, and there definitely are benefits to refreshing regularly. Refreshing with only water is a great way to minimize the frizz, not eliminate the frizz, because water definitely isn't going to do that, but it's going to reduce the frizz and it's going to give you more volume. Is refreshing worth the time? See, you saw the video, you saw the time lapses. There's a lot of time that goes into refreshing. It is time consuming, and is it worth it? I think that it is because you get a lot of benefit of refreshing and detangling your hair daily. So pretty much it's just making it easier for you to take care of your hair on a daily basis. Like detangling when I wash my hair is going to be so easy because I've been detangling almost every single day. And you get to be one of those magical unicorn people. You know those people with curly hair that you see every single... Yes, baby? Okay, I'll be there in a minute, baby. You know those people with curly hair where their hair looks magically good all the time? Refreshing is a way for you to become one of those people, those unicorns that people don't understand. Like, how does their hair look day 2 fresh every single day? It doesn't make any sense. Refreshing. I definitely don't refresh regularly, let alone daily, but if I did, this would be how I do it. Na 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 na. And of course, keep your own hair in mind, keep your lifestyle in mind, keep your climate in mind, because refreshing with only water may not work for you, and that's okay. If you need to use product, it's fine. Don't feel bad about it. Just because I don't use product to refresh doesn't mean you should. I don't even refresh regularly. So whatever you have to do, be okay with it. You can be open to trying different things. You can be open to trying to use only water. But if you try it and it doesn't work, that's fine. I still love you, even if you don't use water to refresh. It doesn't matter, okay? But if you have hair very similar to mine and you have issues with your hair getting weighed down easily, then water might be a great option for you, but you won't know until you try. So if you do try, let me know what you think of refreshing with only water, or maybe you already only refresh with water. Let me know in the comments below. How do you like it? How does it compare to refreshing with product? What do you prefer? I hope you enjoyed this video. It was amazing. It was so much fun to film. Challenging, but very fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. And I will see you in the next video. If you haven't already, you can hit the subscribe button to join the family. I love you so much. I will see you in the next video. I'm gonna go put my hair up right now because I am melting in this room right now. Oh yeah. I never said bye, did I? No, it's okay. I'm just making you sit there, watch me put my hair in a ponytail. This is what dreams are made of. Bye! Mwah. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye. Bye. Coming, baby! I did it! I finished. We did it. Bonus day 9. I am going out just like this. This is not refreshed. This is just what it looks like from yesterday, and I love it. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like on day 9. I have never, ever been able to wear my hair down day 9 in the history of my life. So this is a momentous day. So I'm just going to take this moment to appreciate the fact that I can wear my hair down today. The reason why I'm not washing my hair today is because it's too busy and I don't have time. My scalp still feels great. Does it smell great? Let's see. Yeah, it smells good. Weird. Does my hair still smell good? Hair still smells good. So why not? If you can wear your hair down at day 9, day 10, then do it, I say. Will I refresh this? No. I've had enough of refreshing for the week, I think, and I think I've made this hair last as long as it needs to, and I'm excited to wash it tomorrow. Not because it feels dirty, but just because I like wash day. I love you, and thank you for watching this bonus footage at the end. If you made it here, let me know.